Hello and welcome to today's video, you guys. Today we are doing a full face of Physicians Formula. Well, almost a full face. I've obviously done my eyes. Physicians Formula just dropped their 2024 collection. Little surprised that some of these products came out now as opposed to maybe like spring, but they're here, so let's give them a shot. I got one of everything and there were 8 things that launched. So one of each of the items. It is all base products, so it's gonna be all about that base today. I have never purchased this much Physicians Formula, like all in one. I liked their Butter Glow liquid bronzer that launched last year. That was one of my favorite things from the brand. I tried the concealer that launched last year. That was no good for me. It was very watery, very thin, didn't offer me any coverage. So they actually launched 3 or 4 different color correctors this time, and I picked up one hoping for the best. Anyway, you guys, that is what is on today's agenda. If you were interested in this collection, let's give it a good test. So like I mentioned, you guys, we do have 7 different base products and 1 lip product. Like I said, I have not tried a ton of Physicians Formula stuff, so I'm just kind of learning now that their shade range definitely is pretty limiting. I knew that when the liquid bronzer came out because it came in 1 shade. 1 freaking shade. Who is that going to cover? Not everybody, obviously. I feel like they did a little bit of a better job this time in some of the stuff. I was going back and kind of looking at the shade ranges. One of the things, obviously, BB cream. So they did launch a foundation or complexion product, and this had 8 different shades. Not sure that that was enough, but depending upon how light this coverage is, they basically have ranges. Fair to light, light to medium. The deepest shade looked pretty good when I'm looking at the pictures. Obviously 8 is like the minimum that you should be doing. And the contour only came in 2 shades, can't hold it against them because that's exactly what Charlotte does too. So, you know, this is the closest looking dupe I have seen to Charlotte's wand from contour wands that have come out. It's like identical, basically. Anyway, so let's get into it. I'm gonna show you guys very quickly what we have. We have some bronzing drops. We have what they call a blush and a bronzer here. I showed you guys the 10-in-1 Skin Perfector BB cream. They came out with a cream bronzer. It's called the Mineral Wear Diamond Bronzer. I showed you guys the contour wand. They came out with some liquid blushes. Probably most excited for this. 4 different color correctors. I picked up peach. I'm pretty sure this is peach. Yes, peach. A couple of different lip glosses. I mean, different shades, but these are the butter tinted lip conditioners. Very interesting packaging here. That is what we're gonna get into. Let's start with this color corrector. This has to be like an extension of their collection because they came out with like the Butter Glow concealer. Again, they came out with the Butter Glow liquid bronzer. So even though this is their 2024 collection, this is definitely an extension like of the Butter Glow line, if you will. That of course is just kind of what I'm guessing because they don't really call the collection anything. It just says 2024 collection. So this color corrector, they had a yellow, a green, a peach, and a lavender. So yes, 4 different shades. This retails for $12.49 on their website. It says it's a long-wearing, multi-use, radiant boosting color corrector that visibly neutralizes skin tone. It's infused with illuminating minerals to impart a subtle radiance and a powerful blend of Mura Mura butter. You know they love that. A couple of other butters, Kapucha butter and Tukuma butter. Who knows if I'm saying that right. From the lush and nutrient-rich Amazon, okay. Packed with essential fatty acids and provitamins that soften, condition, and moisturize. I have not had the greatest luck with color correctors in the year of 2023. I had a lot that really just didn't work for me. I don't usually use them, but I've definitely been noticing like in all these foundation wear tests that I've been doing, like just how blue my under eyes are. So I wanted to give this a shot and I got this one specifically to target the under eyes. So it comes with the same pump that the concealer did. I have to say though, I feel like this feels softer than the concealer one did. Just a doe foot applicator, but I feel like this is absolutely useless. Yeah, I tried to use it with the concealer when I was testing it for the first time, and I didn't like it. It just hurt, it's hard, it doesn't blend in. So we're gonna skip that entirely. Oh, this has like a nice little scent to it. It smells like coconut is what it smells like. This doesn't look, does that look peach or does that look orange? It looks pretty orange. Let's go under my more problem eye and I'm gonna lay it thick. This is a watery formula. Look how thin that is. There's not a whole lot to it. And I'm gonna bounce it in with a little e.l.f. sponge. And by the way, I gave myself a black eye. It's so stupid. Okay, this is adding like a ton of orange, but it's not like neutralizing the blue. I would have preferred like a pink, I guess, than a peach, because peach is described as neutralizing dark spots and dark circles. Like, I didn't get it wrong or anything. Let me take what's on the back of my hand. Obviously giving me color, but it's not neutralizing it from this distance anyway. I don't know. This kind of feels like the concealer. Just very thin, very watery, which is nice, but it just didn't seem to do anything, which defeats the purpose for me. It's just tinting my skin is basically what's happening right now. So, you know, we're gonna do a wear test on this CC cream because I think wear tests on new complexion products is actually really important. I think more so than I kind of realized in my earlier parts of my channel. I just feel like, don't we want to know exactly how something wears at the end of the day? By the way, for reference, right now, pretty combo skin. It is really cold outside. For Florida, it's gotta be 52 degrees right now, and it's windy. So I'm not producing a ton of oil, so right now I feel like my skin is pretty normal, maybe combo. Anything that's lighter coverage usually doesn't stay that long on me, but we're gonna put it to the test. We're definitely gonna do a wear test today. Yeah, look, does it seem to neutralize the darkness? Or am I nuts? Because I don't feel like it does. By the way, my pro tip is like skip this nasty little applicator. It is so stiff, it like hurts under the under eyes, doesn't blend in very easily. Oh, by the way, the black eye that I gave myself. The smoke detectors in my house were installed at the very same time when the house was redone. And so they all start going out at the same time. I think you see where the story is going. And they like start beeping in different areas of the house, like all at once, the same exact night, a couple of nights ago. So I got some 9-volt batteries. I'm standing on a chair because I'm a little thing. I'm only 5'2". I can't even reach the top of my cabinets. You know how that goes. I'm on the chair. I'm trying to change the battery in the smoke detector instead of, I don't know why, undoing the thing, taking it down, changing the battery, putting it back up, screwing it back on. Then the thing comes loose, nails me right here in the face. No one was around to see it. It's just me on the chair standing there going, oh my God. I'm lucky I didn't just knock myself out. So anyway, that was my story for the day. I think that I want to go into the Radiance Boosting Contour next, because how am I going to do this, the Butter Glow drops, the bronzer slash blush? We're going to test this out. Contour wand. This is in Fair to Light. I want to say this only had 2 different shades, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Fair to Light, and then Medium to Deep, which is actually better than Fair to Medium, which is how I think Charlotte's is. This one retails for $13.49. It says it's buildable, blendable, creamy, smooth, formula melts seamlessly into skin. The cushion applicator dispenses products, blah, blah, blah. Natural looking glow. I just wonder if it is gonna end up being an actual contour shade for us, or if it's really gonna be like a bronzer that they're calling a contour, which I felt like was the absolute theme of backwards 2023 backwards contour year is kind of how I felt about it. Everyone that had a contour was a bronzer and everyone had a bronzer was a contour. You know who you are. Best Charlotte Tilbury packaging dupe. It's so similar, you guys. Hopefully it performs like hers, because her component was honestly the best quality out there of all the other ones. Every one of them just seemed of worse quality than the one from Charlotte Tilbury. So far it seems to be performing really nicely. Yeah, it's not a bad contour shade. It has a little bit of warmth though. Just a little bit more than Charlotte's. We are gonna underpaint because I'm doing it all. I'm going for it, you guys. This is such a liquidy formula. I feel like we're totally safe to just go everywhere. And I'm gonna lay it heavy because who knows what this CC cream is gonna look like. Let's blend in with the clean little brushy brush I have right here. I'm going heavy on the chin. Yes, I am. No one has to see me, so if it doesn't look great in person, that is fine. I've actually started kind of doing under the chin a little bit more lately because I kind of feel like that chin, not that it's bad, I don't want to complain, I just notice it's not the same chin, you know? It's getting a mind of its own. You know, this is not the right brush for this. I just realized that. Let's not do that. Let's do this on this side. I don't want to take a big old brush and just sweep it. You can, it's fine, but I'm gonna get that effect with the bronzing drops. I'd like this to be a little bit more precise, I think. So using this one on the chin is okay. I just don't think I want to do that for sweeping all over the face. I'm going to be glowing. I'm going to be 3 shades darker on my face than the rest of my body. You know, I wouldn't normally apply all these products in this way, but I want to test them all out. And this is just in my mind how it seemed I could test them all at once on camera the best way. I mean, I'm bronzy. You guys, I'm so blind. Hold on. I do my makeup on camera without my glasses, and even the mirror from this distance, I can't see detail work very good. So usually when I'm doing my makeup, I'll be honest with you, I am this close to the mirror. So if I am doing something and it doesn't look great yet, I might have to fine tune it. Look how bronzy I look. This is what I mean. Like, don't you think they should have just launched this in springtime instead of like December? I don't know. That's just my 2 cents. Yeah, nothing really neutralized. Maybe more so on this eye for the color corrector, but not really here, you know? Like I still see dark circles. Let's go into some more bronzy drops here. This one is in Sun Kiss Glow. This one does only come in 1 shade, little dropper style. I actually think that a couple of the products that I have like this, I really do enjoy. This one retails $16.99. It is in a glass jar. It's got their proprietary butter blend that melts into skin while providing a natural glow. Just a few drops. Skin loving, non-greasy serum. This I wouldn't add with the contour wand. I think they have probably very similar formulas in just different ways. Like this is a little bit liquidier, but this is a very liquidy thin formula as well. Super easy to blend in. This one I would not combine with this one. I would do something like this just on its own to give myself a sun-kissed look, probably on top of the CC cream, and then I would mix this in like separately on a different day with the CC cream to get the same effect. But we're gonna overdo the glow, just so you guys know. And then I wanted to pull out the liquid bronzer from the Butter Glow line. This is what the packaging looks like. Again, this just came in the shade bronze. It was 1 shade. It's very similar. Like it has a very similar, very liquidy formula. Well, I guess this one's a little bit thicker. Yeah, I'm wrong. This is a little bit thicker and more opaque than the contour. After swatching it, I'll show you kind of side by side. This one is in a thinner formula than this one, and definitely different, which is good. This is definitely a bronzing shade. This is definitely more of a contour shade. I feel like Physicians Formula did a decent job there. I'm pretty critical of like the shading that has come out in bronzers and contours recently. I'd love to know if you guys feel the same way. Anyway, let's get into this guy. I told you guys this came in 8 different shades. This retails for $16.99, so same as the Butter Glow Bronzing Serum. The Mineral Wear Diamond Bronzer that we're also gonna put on also retails for $16.99. That one looks like it only comes in 2 shades. That's a little frustrating. So yeah, 8 shades in this, if I'm correct. It says a complexion enhanced beauty balm designed to leave all skin tones looking radiantly glowing. This innovative 10-in-1 skin perfector moisturizes, primes, and provides lightweight coverage with diffusing the look of pores and imperfections. Was that 10 thing? Moisturizes, primes, lightweight, diffuses the look of pores and imperfections. Skin and looks and feels smooth, glowy, natural, flawless. I don't know. I only got to 9, but you know, what do I know? Oh, look, here it is, the 10-in-1. I don't know why I was counting. Moisturizes, primes, conceals, foundation, brighten, illuminizer, skin treatment, line softener, even skin tone, pore diffuser. In case you guys were wondering about this miracle BB cream. It's cute packaging. It has like a translucent kind of iridescent top. Does it stand though? Yeah, it actually stands. It's not bad. The integrity of this is not, you know, it's chintzy or whatever. This is 1.2 fluid ounces and probably made in California. It doesn't say. Also doesn't say a shelf life. I usually always think that these are 12 months if they don't say. It's a little squeezy tube. Reminds me of the Fenty Eavesdrop. Oh, I just now got that. It actually really does remind me of the Fenty Eavesdrop. And I have mine in the shade Fair to Light, so I'm hoping this is good. Wow, that's much thicker than I thought it was gonna be. Not moving, not really dripping. Oh, this is pretty thick and pretty decent coverage, wouldn't you guys say? Like it looks pretty opaque. Let's go. Oh, I just wiped it on my face. That's not what I meant to do. Let's try these little bronzing drops on the back of my hand. Here's what the dropper looks like. Let's get a couple of drops because we're gonna mix that in with the BB cream. There it is. I'm gonna mix up some more BB cream. Man, this BB cream is thick, you guys. Here's what it's doing. It is tinting this BB cream. I wanna say, would it work for like a deeper complexion? You know, if like you had the deepest shade, but you needed to go deeper because the line just wasn't good enough, could you take these drops and deepen it? I don't know. I mean, only coming in one shade, maybe not. It's only gonna go as deep as the bronze drops go, but it was kind of a thought for expansion. Not sure that will work. Let me just take face brush and then let's just blend this in. Yeah, I don't know. Too much bronze, too many bronzing drops is what's happening. I need to add just a little bit more BB cream to lighten this out. By the way, the fair to light is pretty darn light. I like it, it's nice. Let me do my little check-in here. Well, I'm glowing. I'm definitely glowing. Surprisingly, this isn't heavy on the skin. It actually feels really lightweight. I really like the bronzing drop. Definitely want to test these with just this by itself without contouring underneath. I really like bronzing drops. I don't know why. I just have found last year that I really enjoyed them. This, of course, smells like coconut. I don't smell any scent to the BB cream whatsoever, so that's nice. I actually think this is really pretty, but again, this is like a spring summer look. I just feel like I'm fresh and bronzed up, not something I would like wear for winter. So again, just kind of a weird time to launch it. Now let's hit this guy up. This is the Mineral Wear Diamond Bronzer. I told you guys this came in 2 shades and retailed for $16.99. This looks really cute, I'm not gonna lie. This looks like a little cushion. Is it a cushion? No, now I just defaced it. It's a cream, but it's a harder pressed cream. Let's swatch it. Oh, it was like little diamond pearls. Ooh, look at that. I think this is gonna be a product that if people try it, will really like it for 2024. I'm not gonna lie, that feels amazing. All right, let's go in with my little brush. I'm actually gonna put it more in the hollows because I'm layering 2 blushes on my cheeks. It has warmth, you guys, but that is such an easy formula. You dap your brush in, dab, I don't know what I'm saying. And it goes right onto the cheeks perfectly, blends in seamlessly, facing the wrong direction. It is a warm shade, but that was super simple. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful product. I could definitely see a lot of people talking about this. I haven't seen anybody post like a full video with the collection just yet, but I can definitely see that if this ends up getting out there, it's gonna end up being something that a lot of people like. All right, let's move on into this. I swear I move so fast sometimes. I almost drop products constantly. Their site is absolutely horrendous, by the way. I keep going into collections and then like once I get to collections and I get on this one, it kind of like cycles out and takes me back into other products and then I have to go back into it. All right, let's talk about this blush. Yeah, this site is horrid. Okay, this actually only looks like it comes in 2 different shades and it's $13.49. So it comes in this shade, which is Radiant Pink. And then it also comes in, their website, like on the mobile version, is absolutely horrific, by the way. Brilliant Peach, okay. So Diamond Filler Cheek and Lip Color. Oh, okay, it's both. The Weightless Serum to Cream Hybrid color is formulated with plumping complex that smooths and enhances cheeks and lips for an effortless monochromatic look. We're not using it on the lips today. I don't know, maybe we will. No, I want to use this, so I don't want it to stain. It's talc-free for extra sensitive and breakout prone skin, vitamin E. Yeah, unique plumping complex. This looks the same as the BB cream, which reminds me of the Fenty Ease Drop. Is this gonna be a doe foot applicator? It is. Okay, this definitely looks like something you could put on the lips. That's like a lip applicator. I had to do it, Ooh, that's really comfy. Have I ever tried a Physicians Formula lip product? I honestly don't think so. That's really, really comfy. That feels like a lighter version of a lip cream. That's kind of what that feels like. But to me, this even has more gloss to it. And I like the shade. This one again is in Radiant Pink. I don't know if it's coming out like pink on my undertone necessarily. Should we just dab it and see how it works? Let's do 1 dot. I'm gonna take my brush. This is a natural bristled brush. It's not synthetic, it's a rougher brush. Sometimes I find those blend a little bit better. That was easy. Wasn't that easy? That was gorgeous. I'm really digging Physicians Formula. One dot seems like all you need. And then I'm just stippling it backwards, doing swishy, swirly motions. You guys, that's actually super beautiful. It didn't get patchy. It stayed juicy. What do you guys think of this? And I love it for the lips. You guys are returning viewers and you see me or have heard me talk about, I'm not really a big fan of products that you can use on both the lips and the cheeks. I kind of find that I prefer them one way or the other, or they don't seem to perform as well one way over the other. I think this performs beautifully as a blush, and I think it performs beautifully on the lips. I can't tell which one I like more. That's how good I think this is so far. Very, very comfortable in the lips. And it's not drying out either. It's not like I put it on 2 seconds later, it kind of feels like, you know, it wasn't made for the lips. This feels like it could have been formulated solely for the lips. That's how I feel about it. Isn't this absolutely juicy and gorgeous? I'm thoroughly digging it. Let's go ahead and throw this on. I want to say this came in only one shade. It's the bronzer and blush, $16.99. What? This already has 21 positive reviews? That can't be. They must have like let people test this first. So it's a talc-free bronzer and blush in an ultra creamy, provides your favorite benefits for both a bronzer and a blush. Yeah, only comes in one shade, $16.99. Already has 21 reviews. Shade is just healthy glow. This has almost what could be perceived as like highlighting shades in there. It's really pretty. Should we like swatch them individually? That one was the bronzer. The middle is like what I perceive as the blush. And this one out here I perceive as the highlighter. They're all very light. Could you pick these up from the pan individually? Probably not. I'm gonna take a fluffier brush, swirl all of these together, and I'm gonna just sweep it on the forehead. Oh, I can already see the shimmer. I'm getting a little pink. I'm definitely picking up this pink in the corner. Like that's definitely translating to the forehead. I think it's pretty. I don't know if this is a product that I like using. Like, is this gonna end up being something that stands out to me? It's so faint. Like the sheen, the shimmer is super duper faint. I mean, I was already super glowy. So again, probably would like to use some of these products like on their own and not in conjunction with one another or pairing them with other things. Unless you really enjoy a really glowy look like this, I don't think it's bad. I don't know how it's gonna hold though. That's the only thing. I'm using a lot of really dewy products. See the lip product, like how it's still shiny? It's not drying down funny. It's actually a really nice formula, you guys. All right, the Mura Mura Lip Butter. Give those lips what they love, they deserve with this luxuriously creamy and tinted lip conditioner infused with the butter blend to provide nourishing, buttery, smooth texture with a perfect high shine finish. This appears to come in 3 different shades. Again, pretty limiting, but that's Physicians Formula doesn't usually come out with a ton. They do have Brilliant Berry, Beach Bronze, and then Pink Paradise, which is what I have. I'm pretty sure. Yes, I have Pink Paradise. This retails for $9.49. And I'm assuming it's a doe foot applicator. This is like hard plastic and it's in this funny little shape. I don't know if they've made other products like this. I haven't tested that much, so I don't know. It has one of the flat-sided doe foot applicators. Really kind of my preferred style, if I'm being honest. Not gross, but it is sticky. This is smooth. This feels like an oil. There's no stickiness to it where this one has one. This is higher shine. What does it smell like? It does not smell like coconut. It has kind of a fruity scent to it. It's an interesting fruit. It's like vanilla with strawberries. It's like vanilla strawberries. That's kind of what it smells like to me. I don't have the most refined nose palette, so I don't know. I'm just making things up at this point. This is comfortable though. It's really pretty. I really do like it. I actually really like the way this looks. I don't think it's overly bronzy. I think it looks healthy and pretty. I think the 2 things here that weren't my absolute favorite, the corrector. I think it needs to be more pink if it's for fair skin tones. I don't think it was bad. I just don't think it really did anything. So from me, I would just say skip these or maybe try a different one. No, I don't recommend you try this corrector at all. With a formula that's that thin, I just don't know that it's effective enough. You know, especially if you're using this in addition to a concealer, you need something that really does the neutralization before you go in with adding coverage. I don't find that the concealer or these do anything for me. So I'm not gonna recommend it to you. The Butter Glow Bronzer and Blush, it's pretty. I don't know if this is like a favorite of mine, but it's, again, still, I think they're really nice formula. Here I am just stuttering along. The other stuff though, I highly recommend. I think if you like contouring, like this is definitely worth checking out. This is finally one that looks very similar in packaging, has a thin formula, a decent shade, very beautiful formula. I think a lot of people are going to talk about this cream bronzer. That's my prediction. These are nice. I don't see these going like viral or anything, but I definitely see, I don't know why I said that, but I mean, I just don't. This one just has a really cool coconut smell. This is also beautiful, even though this wasn't released right now. Let's talk about the complexion product, because that's what I think you guys want to know. It's actually really nice. A decent amount of coverage. I think you're going to have trouble with only 8 shades, but I think it's actually pretty beautiful in the skin. It's not like settling into my fine lines. It doesn't look heavy, even though I thought that the formula was a little bit thicker. I really thoroughly enjoyed the way that it applied and the way it's looking so far. I like this. I think it's gorgeous on the cheeks. I think it's gorgeous on the lips. I'd love to see them come out with deeper tones in this. Quite honestly, these 2 shades are not gonna work for deep skin tones. So you're gonna need to come out with like some berry or something. But I think they should, because I think it's an awesome formula. It's also not sticky either. Even though it has this radiance, it's not I mean, it has like a little bit of stickiness to it, but not a lot. Not like your hair is gonna get caught in it sort of situation. And I finally think I found a product that I personally enjoy both on the lips and the cheeks. This gloss, it's also very pretty straightforward. I actually really enjoyed this line, you guys. I'm gonna do the wear test for you, so I will do a check-in probably at 4 hours and then come back at the end of the night just to kind of show you how it held up. Welcome back, you guys. It is 6 o'clock. I just wanted to do a check-in so you guys could see how the BB cream held up. It's actually very, very nice. It wears nice. It's pretty natural. It's very, very cold outside, so no real sweat. You can see that my nose is getting oily and dewy, whatever, because that always happens. No matter if I'm sweating, it's hot outside or not, but everything else held up really nice. Look at the blush held up really well. And by the way, we put this on at like 9 o'clock in the morning, so it is about 9 hours later. So it's pretty good. I think the wear was really, really nice. It looked very natural in the skin, but I feel like it gave me more coverage than I thought it was going to. That also brings me to the point of 8 shades is clearly not enough. I really liked the products. The blush was beautiful. I mean, just everything was beautiful. The cushion bronzer was gorgeous. Bronzing serum was lovely. The lip gloss was beautiful. Like everything was really good except the color corrector. I didn't really love this. I even think I'll come around to this. I thought this was pretty nice. Anyway, I wanted to do the check-in to show you guys that it's a decent wearing BB cream. Obviously not a ton of coverage, not super long lasting, but it wears off beautifully. It also wears beautifully. And that clip I showed you guys was at like the 4 hour mark. So that was kind of me in natural light showing you it had held up pretty well. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I am out of here and I hope to catch you all in the next one. Bye.